Millions watched the Da Vinci Code and wondered, could Jesus have been married? Did he have children? Was it all hidden from history? It's a powerful story, but is it? True, let's examine what actual historical evidence tells us about Jesus of Nazareth, his celibacy, and what it means for the idea that he was God incarnate in every first-century Christian text. There is not a single mention of Jesus having a wife or children. Not in the Gospels, not in Paul's letters, not in the early church records. Even though other apostles like Peter are casually described as married, Jesus is not. That silence speaks volumes. In Jewish culture, marriage was the norm. A rabbi without a wife was rare. So if Jesus had been married, someone would have said so. But no one did instead. Jesus praised those who made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven. This wasn't about castration, it was about choosing celibacy for a higher purpose. He lived it, he taught it, his followers remembered it. Then comes the Gospel of Philip, written nearly 200 years after Jesus died. It calls Mary Magdalene his companion. It mentions a kiss, but the manuscript has a hole. The missing word might be mouth or forehead or cheek. And the text? It's Gnostic poetry, not history. The so-called Jesus wife papyrus, proven a modern forgery. Books like Holy Blood, Holy Grail, and movies like the Da Vinci Code, built on hoaxes, misunderstood symbols, and no ancient sources. So why does it matter? Because if Jesus was celibate, it wasn't repression, it was revelation. He wasn't here to build a dynasty. He was here to show us a different kingdom, a spiritual one not built on bloodlines, but on sacrifice and love. Think about it. The fallen, angels in Genesis took wives and corrupted the world. Jesus did the opposite. He took nothing for himself. No wife, no children, only the cross. That's why the early church saw him not just as a prophet or teacher, but as God in the flesh, selfless, pure, focused only on redemption. His celibacy wasn't a lack, it was a message. That God doesn't need to conquer with armies or seduce with bloodlines. He transforms by love, by truth, by giving himself away completely. Jesus didn't come to take a bride. He came to become the bridge between earth and heaven, between sin and salvation, between what we are and what we're meant to be. So yes, Jesus was celibate, and that may be the most divine thing about him. Not because he lacked love, but because he was love.